What's up, guys? Finally, with the museum. Thank you for your patience. Oh, I'm here. I hope you hear me. Doing some last minute housekeeping. Loud and clear. All right, I'm not gonna lie. So back when museum, which I think was as recently as last year, was in the mini boxes. I opened it back then. I have not opened it in this format, and I'm a little nervous. Nervous in a good way. All right, so here's a refresher on who's in this break. The S1 Jumbo was already broken last week during flagship week. PDX, or Burl, I should say. Don't get too distracted by cards, sir. All right, this is awesome. Museum, here we come. I think they're all, yep, okay. All in here. All Tigers. See, as the breaker, I want to have 8 different teams, which is the maximum, and I just provided a spoiler on that bottom card. All right, I'm going to do it this style. We're going to go base first. Mr. Willie Mays to the Giants. These are the thick boys. In fact, oh, that's still a solid sleeve for it. Mr. Willie Mays. See how prepared I came. Ooh, so far so good. Willie Mays. Mr. Greg Maddux to the Braves. 2 teams so far. Good start, good start. Drew Morg. I know the base isn't anything crazy, but that is yours, sir. Right. Patch time. Quad. We have Swanson, Armstrong, Tucker, and Suzuki. I should say Pete. Mr. Pete. Crow Armstrong. Shouldn't shorten it. That is nice. We got a bat and we got 3 jerseys. I think that's the base relic. Let's see. PCA Fan Club, what do we think? I think given the format of this break and the low card volume in this portion of it, I would be happy. The fan club is pleased. Nope. 28 of 49. My apologies. There is numbering in the bottom right. 28 of 49. That makes a little more sense. Swanson, Crow Armstrong, Seiya Suzuki, and Kyle Tucker. That is nice. Man, you can't beat Museum Collection. Except for the... there's an auto of Grant McCray, also to the Giants. It's not so much the Giants part, but Mr. Grant McCray. Who's got the Giants? Okay, we got a PCer in here. DG, no, that's not right. Wrong sleeve. DJE707. This is your card, sir. 9 of 149 on the auto. On card, very nice. Cards look like they're in good shape, as would be expected at this price point. Grant McCray, 93 of 149 to DJE. People are going to be confused if they don't know what's happening here. All right. Next one, Mr. Albert Pujols on the bat. That's beautiful. 9 of 10. Trigger. I don't know if Trigger's with us right now. That is your Pujols bat relic with the auto on it to 10. And that is a roundy. Roundy piece of bat is the official name. That is very nice. There is, as can be maybe expected with these giant cards, some not as great looking corners right here. I think that's probably pretty typical. 9 of 10. To a Cardinals piece here, which is my favorite part. I think I need to go even thicker than that on the Pujols. That is awesome. That's my thickest top loader. Dang it. It is thick. Very, very thick. It has like, because I haven't handled a lot of museum, the bat is sweet. It is legit bat material, and it is not flat. No, it's an actual auto. That's a legit auto on his bat. Game used, what's it say exactly? Memorabilia contained is a game-used piece of equipment or uniform from an official MLB game from the featured athlete, but may not be from the event depicted. So if you know what at bat that is, which more power to you if you do. Yeah, that's legit, dude. That is a very nice card. I will get you a very nice top loader to go with it. Gorgeous. Ooh, to the Phillies, 21 of 25. Ski to Street, you're here. How about Bryce Harper to 25 on a sick 3-dimensional piece of jersey? I will one-touch it gladly. I do not have, or I don't want to ship in a one-touch necessarily. I don't know. What do you guys think? Man, these patches are nice. 21 of 25 on the Harper. Oh my goodness. This is not disappointing me at all. I think that one actually will go on what I have. Harper to 25 to Ski to Street. That is what I was expecting, which is why I picked up these top loaders. Bryce Harper to 25. We got 2 non-relics as far as I know. Hank Aaron to 249. Braves are hitting. Giants are hitting twice. To 25, Cal Ripken Jr. on an awesome blue. That is nice. Orioles hitting as well. Jay Nolt. 17 of 25 on the Ripken. Yeah, I generally don't ship in a one-touch. I also don't generally open museum, but I just feel like they rattle around. Maybe that's fear, but on those thick cards, maybe it's even better than a top loader. And the Aaron is 160 of 249. Big head. What's up, dude? 160 of 249 on the Hank Aaron. All right. Recap. That was actually pretty sweet. Greg Maddux and Willie Mays base. Hank Aaron to 249. To 25, Bryce Harper on the patch. Quad patch, Swanson, Pete Crow Armstrong, Suzuki, and Tucker to 49. Ripken to 25. Grant McCray on card to 149. I think they're all on card. Unless they're no longer with us. And the bat relic, Albert Pujols, 9 of 10. Congrats to those of you who got the hits. I'm in love with that bat. That's awesome. Trigger, you had the card out of that box, that is for sure. Happy spring. Awesome. I almost didn't break Museum. And then I did. Now I kind of want to break more. Is anybody down for another... Tell you what, sir, I will pull you Tigers in Stadium Club. Is that lame? Actually, Stadium Club is one of my favorites, but not going to have the same stuff, that's for sure. Chi-Town, that's amazing, dude. I don't think Judge is with us. I'm pretty sure. So I'm not going to open this one next. I'm going to go to the sequential. But skiing and sliding still available in the Olympics break. I think Judge was taking them, but I'm not sure. And this is Andrew Jones Hall of Fame Topps Now card. Cards. And this is going to be Z Water Bear, Drew Morg with 2 of them, Crab, and Filthy Phil. Thanks for joining us, man. Funny, I thought I spoiled it because the Ripken, I thought, because I have Mariners on the brain, apparently, I thought was a Griffey. And I thought I was getting you a card. All right. Andrew Jones. I do not think we have a hit in here. Hall of Fame. Sadly, that is all base. There's the back. But if I'm a Braves guy, I want that anyways. All right. For the hits, or lack thereof, nothing. Tommy, thanks, man. Sorry about no Tigers. I have K89 printed for some stupid reason. Or K87, rather. It's going to be hard to see. Not even sure that's readable. That is the break sheet, however. Batting average on Ballesteros card we pull from Stadium Club. Okay. Ooh, I don't know if it's going to be good or bad. All right. Stadium Club number 1. Let's do it. I can't get over that Pujols. This wrap is not as shrinky. No box topper. So I learned something today. You guys might already know this. The Megas Same number of cards per pack. More packs per box. There is no guaranteed auto. However, you actually get more cards out of a mega than you do a hobby box, which I find real bizarre. Got a red already. How common are the reds this year? I think they're still pretty common. Oh, 1 per pack, isn't it? Caden Dana, rookie. Cheerio. Let me check code real quick. 394 on the base. All right. Cheerio. Big Mac. Dylan Cruz, that's nice. The red is the most common parallel, if I'm not mistaken, but this is my, well, I did open a few mega packs earlier. Cuero, Kershaw, Mr. Max Muncy. Why does Max Muncy have a rookie card? Am I off here? His rookie really confused me. I could have sworn, I said this on a different stream, I could have sworn he had rookies in 24. I must be confused. Red in every pack. Hobby pack. Manzardo. Oh, they teased this one. That's a cool picture. Trevor Hoffman. Mookie. That is a sick photo. Sagis. Red. Concentration insert. Felix. King Felix. Very foily. Bobby Witt. Gatorade Bath. What I need more in my life is Josh Naylor in a Mariners uniform. Today Naylor said, or yesterday or something. Or maybe someone said it on his behalf. I think he said it, though. He said one of the reasons he signed with the Mariners was because of our dog, Tucker. It's like the team dog. And whoever's idea it was to get a team dog probably needs a raise. Christian Walker. Siggy Space. Riley Green looking scary, kind of like he did when he played us in the playoffs. Kirby. Soto. That's a good shot of Mr. Matt in the back. Logan Evans. Corey Seager and Jace Young. There's a Tiger, Tommy. Tommy's gone. Mr. Yu Darvish. Frank Thomas. All right, so far, 3 or 4 packs in. What do we think of Stadium Club this year? Giancarlo Stanton. I still don't love, they did it last year, how the Reds are so common. Mike Trout, Savage Sluggers insert. Looks like the Flintstones font. I like that. Aaron Judge. Adamas. Braxton Ashcraft. Big Head should tell the class what he pulled out of his museum box. Lawrence Butler. Gore. It had to do with one Mike Trout. Seiya Suzuki. Sonny Gray. Auto time already. In case of emergency. Wade Boggs. Purple to 25. Not too shabby for our auto. That is real nice. I've been looking forward to seeing this insert. I did not expect to get one number to 25 inked by Mr. Wade Boggs. 17 of 25. That's very nice. Who's got the Red Sox? Dan's cards. Excellent. R.I.P. 17 of 25 in case of emergency break glass. Purple, 17 of 25. Dan, that's a nice card. Yelich, Santander, and Durbin. I think I've ever pulled a numbered Wade Boggs. I think I had one other Wade Boggs photo or a card in a break. Red, Grayson Rodriguez. That is a sweet photo. Here's probably a base. Haesung Kim on the break the glass, or in case of emergency. I like that insert. Garcia, Festa, Lindor. Noma, Senga, Chipper Jones, Bryce Harper, nice color match. So it is nice for the color match teams. And what do they call this? It's not orange. Bronze? I think that's the bronze Cam Smith. That is nice. Nice hit for the Astros. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's bronze. Simpson. Schwallenbach. Stephen Kwan. I think people are going to feel bad when he's actually passed away. I feel like it's possible. Is anybody in card swaps break today? Bo Bichette or viewed card swaps break? Konerko. Chase Utley. Biggio. Yours for the taking. This isn't quite as cringy to me as... Oh, that is awesome. Joey Votto looks like he's straight out of 1930. I know he's wearing the throwback, but Shohei Ohtani. Just double check. The one thing that's going to be hard is those image variations. Yours for the taking isn't quite as cringy as Let's Go, or Let Him Cook, rather. But I don't know. It still feels... I don't love it. Not even the design, just the name. Job, that was McClanahan behind him. Brian Wu. Ripken on the red. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Aren't beam teams? These are not easy to hit. 1 in 256 packs. Am I wrong about that? Because we just got one, and it is Brooks Lee. These are, what is that? Like 1 in several cases? 1 in 2 cases, maybe? 2 of the Twinkies. They made Beam Team not rare a few years back, and now they're rare again. And I'm pretty sure it's 1 in 256 packs. That is what I wrote down in my notes. I do believe that is a hit, sir. Acuna. Posey. Chapman.
Best card so far.
Oh, man. I got to show you a card. Once I finish this box, I'm going to show you a really sweet card.
Okay.
Berti. A-Rod. Biggio. Ryan Zimmerman. Does anyone have any insight on the Beam Team? I'm pretty sure that is a multiple case situation. Hunter Green concentration insert. Julio. Mariner pack. Castillo. Garrett Crochet. Princeton left. A minute too early. Marcelo Mayer. Machado. Matt Shaw. CJ Abrams. I lost my view of the chat. Let me get back to that in a second. Corbin Burns. That is a sweet photo. Chase Madroth, George Brett, and Spencer Strider. My understanding of the Beam team is it's 1 in 256 packs. But we pulled it so quickly that I'm wondering if I'm wrong. But I thought that was the case. Joe Mauer. If we start pulling a bunch, we'll know. But Ronnie. Byron Buxton. Estimated print run of 610. Thank you, Chi-Town. Connor Norby on the red. Savage Sluggers, Langford. That is why I love this product. That is an awesome photo. Chase DeLander. Peanut Gallery and Big Head over there. Ezekiel Tovar. Forgive me, Rockies fans, but why is Tovar wearing ski goggles? What occasion? He did do stuff, but ski goggles? Norby on the red. It actually looks better this year, I would say, the Beam team. PCA red behind a few of these. Garrett Cole. Oh, is that okay? Grayson base this time. PCA. We'll call it a color match. Doyle. Kumar Rocker. I am here for these photos. Although so far my Mariners, Adel Amador and Zach Wheeler, my Mariner photography hasn't been quite as impressive as some of these other ones we're seeing. I see the connection. I associate it with a champagne celebration. Arias. Turner. Hunter Green. That's gorgeous. Cam Smith in case of emergency. Freeman. James Wood and Polar Bear. Look at that. Did Topps know? That looks like a farewell card. Wood is base. Hunter Green. I should know that. I say that I like the Rockies, and I do, but I clearly don't watch very many games. There is another tease card. Paul Skeens playing football. Campbell rookie. Abel. Lou Bob. I want to say bronze. Haesung Kim. I do believe that's what it is. Haesung Kim on the bronze. Junior Caminero. Santana. And Nolan Arenado. Last pack of hobby number 1. Olson. Sagano. Red is Contreras. Yours for the taking, Yordan Alvarez. Pujols. Langford and my man Ichiro. I love it. All right. Cam and Kim can hang out together. Hobby number 2. Yeah, so the megas, which obviously don't have the same ratio of hits, but 18 packs in those things. It's crazy. It's kind of amazing to me. I don't remember a time where megas had more packs than hobbies. Not sure it's ever happened. Lee, Hunter Green, Big Ben Williamson, sadly no longer a Mariner. Yainer Diaz red. Yours for the taking, Matt Shaw. I pull Shaw all the time, PCA. Chapman and Julio. For set building, I would say so, yeah. I mean, we'll see. Maybe even Fritz. I haven't looked at anybody's odd sheets. Logan Gilbert. Rock. Chase, rookie. Konerko. The ball is barely on card. Garcia Parra. Chase Petty, nice red. Santana concentration. This is top 3 cards so far. Austin Riley. Oh, that's pretty sweet too. Chase Petty, red. Hobbies smash them odds wise. That makes sense. Randy red. Not Randy Reddy. Tovar ski goggles. Doyle and Kumar Rocker. That's a good one too. Big Head. Have you opened any Halo? Have you opened any? Wait a second. Sorry, that's not the same Mike Trout. We're going to put him aside. Have you opened any Stadium Club? Matt Shaw red. Yours for the taking, Jackson Jobe. Harper and Verlander. We'll let Mike Trout hang out there. Trying to prompt Big Head to tell us about a card that involves Mike Trout. But he hasn't done it yet. Camp Smith. Zimmerman. Simeon red. Bellinger, Rice. Prince Fielder. Reagans. Jordan. The Kid. Oh, he did. Oh, apparently I'm just looking for an excuse to give him a hard time. I must have missed it in the chat. Now I look like an idiot. Kumar Rocker concentration. No response needed. Green coming up. Kim to 199 on the green. Nice to the Dodgers. Beckett's checklist does not have numbers and it threw me off. Hi Song Kim to 199. Rookie of the Year, Drake Baldwin. Oh my goodness, that pack. Alcantara. Lawrence Butler. Mackenzie Gore. Lawrence Butler was built to be on a baseball card. Savage Sluggers. Ken Griffey Jr. I am going to pick me up one of these. That's pretty. Wheeler and Freeman. Suzuki. Darvish, Thomas, Yamamoto red. Hello, Luke Keishel, chrome auto this time. Refractor. Maybe all the chrome autos are refractors. I'm not sure about that. To the Halos. Oh, sorry, to the Twins. What am I thinking? Keishel's our auto. James Wood. Farewell, Alonso to New York. And Yamamoto is a red. There it is. Now I see what you mean by the bat, as you were telling me earlier, because now we got a bat from a Pujols auto out of museum. This pack doesn't like me. Speaking of Pujols, Seiya Suzuki red. Pujols is all over this one. Case of emergency, break glass, and base. Playing some serious defense in that one. Museum was awesome. Well, I've seen two boxes, yours and the one we just broke. Kirby. Manzardo. That's sweet. Augustin Ramirez. Sagis on the bronze, I think. I still only think that. Langford, Ichiro, and Jackson Holiday. Sagis. Augustin Ramirez. Rushing. So my LCS tells me, based on a decent sample size of cases, that Christian Campbell, they've seen about 2 boxes out of each case have a bonus auto. That is not the exact number, but it gives us hope. I think there's 16 in a case. We're breaking 3. So whatever those odds are. Nick Kurtz. Nolan Ryan red. Ooh, and another numbered in case of emergency. This one's no ink, but it is Derek Jeter. 9 of 50. I gotta be honest, so far the hoopla over the one fewer auto, very small sample size, but not a huge deal when you're pulling good cards. Jeter to 1, or excuse me, Jeter to 50. Larkin, Lauder, and Ramirez. Michael Harris looks like he's talking on his phone. Chase Petty. Adley red. Kyle Tucker base in case of emergency. Tatis. Yuri Perez. Jake DeGrom. Good point. No Ballesteros yet. Justin Henry Malloy. Alcantara. Vientos red. Bronze Garrett Crochet. Francisco Alvarez, Mason Wynn, and Acuna. I'm just both Mr. and Mrs. in the background. I believe that's the second Met with them in the background. I'm pretty sure. I forget what I was going to say. Garrett Crochet. All right, there's Mike Trout. For some reason, it did not look familiar. I thought we pulled a different one. All right. Last hobby of this break. There is one open in the Kingdome Discord. Card Swap will have more. I will also have another one shortly, probably right after the other one fills. But those will break next week. You're close. He's my 222nd favorite player. He's baiting me, guys. Grayson Rodriguez, Verlander red, Chipper Jones bronze, Fielder. Wagner always finds himself in Stadium Club. Chipper Jones. I'm going to call these bronze a poor man's golden hour out of black and white. I'm going to try to make that happen. Mauer, Ronnie, Buxton, Churio red. That opening day where they have the barrels out there in Milwaukee, that's a cool shot. Caminero and Altuve. Mayer, Shaw, Bellinger red, Baldwin, Matt McLean. Stand by 1 second. Turner, Concentration, Yamamoto. There's our first Barry Larkin. Rhett Lauder, Jose Ramirez. I feel like Larkin's always in here too. Previous years. The only thing I don't like about this Beam team is that it looks like those base parallels out of Bowman Chrome Megas. Brian Wu, which I didn't mind. Ben Rice red. But they were very common, and this Beam team is not common. And I feel like you gotta make them look a little different. Ben Rice. Laser something parallel. They were in the base packs of the Bowman Chrome Megas. There's Moises Ballesteros. We're going to look at his batting average for some reason. There's a catcher who plays in America, Will Smith. C.J. Abrams. Savage Sluggers, Kobe Mayo. Acuna and Mr. and Mrs. Met. All right, what's Ballesteros? What's happening here? Oh, yeah. Forgot. He actually won the batting title for the next 2 years with that batting average. If you can't see that, it says 826. That's awesome. Somehow 57 hits out of 454 at-bats equals an 826 average. That's amazing. How many eBayers have claimed this card to be worth more than the base? That's what I want to know. Also, why didn't your Cubs make a deeper run when you basically have a guaranteed hit every time through the lineup? That's amazing. Who caught that? Was it you? With the attentive eyes? Prince Fielder red. Max Fried blue. Come back to that. Posey, Chapman, and Julio. Unnumbered on the blues, but less common than the other two we've been seeing on the Max Fried. That's amazing. I gotta be honest, I open a lot of cards, and I have a mad amount of respect for people that catch that right away. I read the backs on my Mariners. I do not read all the backs on all the cards. Maybe it was a Cubby fan. Man, I would not have caught that. We've now seen 5 Julios, and I would not have caught that. Charang. Base Wilson on the insert. You know we haven't seen, and I'm fairly certain he's on the checklist. We saw the second best catcher in baseball, but we haven't seen the best catcher in baseball. Am I wrong? Is he really not on the checklist? Kyle Tucker, that would be super bizarre. Honus Wagner, they even had extra time. On the red. Bronze, Randy Arozarena. If Burrell's there, he would know, I bet. Could have sworn Rally's on the checklist. How come we haven't seen one yet? George Brett, Strider, and Dolander. If you want to reach outside the top 10, then sure, we haven't seen Carson Kelly. But as a catcher outside of the top 10, even on the checklist, bro. I felt like that was warranted. A bro was warranted. Sammy Sosa red. Yamamoto, yours for the I'm sorry. Sasaki, yours for the taking. Austin Riley. Tovar and Doyle. Roki. Is Roki starting? Where are the Dodgers fans at? I assume he's starting. I'm very curious. We've almost gotten through 3 hobbies and seen no big dumper. Jackson Merrill. Rocker. We've seen 2 or 3 of a lot of players. Although we just got Ballesteros, so Freeman. Lugon. Roki. Roki base. Trout Halo. Rollins color match. Concentration Pedro. If I were a fan of a team that had red in their colors, I would be going for the Reds for sure. Adley. Rollins. Are we almost there? There's another one. Arenado and Pujols. How many is that? I think I've been setting the red. Nah, it looks like I have a few reds in there. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. I didn't put all the reds in the red stack, so have we really gotten 5? That's crazy. That's hilarious. Cam Smith. Not a red, but a sweet card. O'Neal Cruz. Big dumper on the insert. I'm so excited right now. Savage Sluggers, Cal Rally. I could have sworn he's on the base checklist, though. It's better than nothing. There he is. Langford, Ichiro, and Holiday. Alvarez, the kid. Keyshaw, Denzel Clark. Redemption. Oh, boy. I have no idea who's a redemption in this, and I'm going to do the annoying breaker thing. All right, guys. Behind Clark, we are due to receive Chrome base. Okay. Of Dylan Cruz. Dylan Cruz finds us. Cruz on the redemption. They put out Stadium Club 3 months late. Still couldn't get him to sign. Does he just not sign? Because I believe our other Cruz was a redemption. No, that was a damage replacement I'm thinking of. All right, who's got the Nats? Z Water Bear, this is yours, sir. Let me know if you want me to send you the code. And that is going to be a rookie. Not too shabby. Well, I think Wood became the man after a bit, but Cuero, Kershaw, and Muncy rookie. Last pack. I know, it's like he refused to sign. I swear I've hit a redemption of him. I know we did a damage replacement for Kool-Aid. Justin Henry Malloy on the red. For a minute, I thought it was a Cub again. This one's a Cub. In case of emergency, Bobby Witt, Josh Naylor, and Tarek Skubal. Okay, I like Stadium Club. Still. All right, this was not too shabby. I will take it. Max Fried Blue. Something like this. I think it might even go like that. I feel like that's the big one. All right, folks. Bronze, Kim, Smith, Randy, Chipper, Crochet, Sagis, Blue, Max Fried, Hyesung Kim, green to 199. Number to 50 in case of emergency, Derek Jeter. Number to 25, Mr. Wade Boggs, Chicken Man. Base Chrome Auto Refractor, I guess that's not base. Luke Keishel. We did get our allotted autos. Dylan Cruz on the redemption. And Beam Team Brooks Lee. Awesome. That is Stadium Club. I wish I was breaking more today. So mine didn't even get here. I picked more up. So actually, I guess the upside of that is I will have more than I initially expected because I bought some locally today so we could run this one. But my tops are delayed in the Rockies somewhere. Probably with ski goggles on. And for the Winter Olympics, this is going from museum to Stadium Club to the Olympics. Kind of different. I'm going to roll with it. If Judge wants the 2 empty spots, they are his. If he wants to look at the cards, because I never clarified, if he wants to look at the cards first and tell me later, I'll even accept that. Skiing and sliding. I think Judge was taking them, though. K90. SSK's got curling, figure skating. Drew Mark's got ice hockey. Judge has speed skating for sure, and Ed has snowboarding. And until the WBC, if you're not watching the Olympics right now, you are wrong. Man, Stadium Club is fun. Here we go. All right, shifting gears again. We're going to get a ton of number cards in here, though. Yamaguchi. Ooh, Charlie White auto right off the bat. SSK. I don't think this is the figure skating you're necessarily chasing, but This is your card. Charlie White. Okay, good start. Jamie Anderson. I feel like we were getting like 10 hits at least. Merrill Davis. In the other hobbies we opened. Feinberg. Jack Wallace. Brittany Correa. Paula Molson. Kelly Clark Green to 99. Vinecki. Green to 99 on the Clark. Hughes. Shawnee Davis. Love. Oh, yeah, it's the back-to-backers, I forgot. One of two Makugas. Here, but also her brother, I think. I think it's her brother. Also in this set. Vinecki again. And I am after Michaela Schifrin. Spoiler alert. Did something really awesome today. I have one blaster left of the Olympics product. If anybody wants it. Alex Ferreira to 25. Red Gerard and Haley Langland. Ed. That is a very nice duel. 24 of 25. Ed's got snowboarding in this one. I know Gerard. Let's just make sure. I assume they're both snowboarders. Yeah. Langland. I don't know Langland as well. 24 and 25 on the duel. Very nice. That is a sweet card. Chloe Kim. I like duels. It's only like my third or fourth one total, I think, in any product. I think he won silver yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Evan Bates. Chalk Huckabee to 250 on Lou. I'm very happy about this card. SSK and Chloe Kim. SSK, this is a card he wants. He told me so. Not specifically the to 250, but Alyssa Lou. That is yours, sir. 112 of 250 on the purple. He hit well in card swaps Olympics break too, as far as what he was chasing. And I think for anyone who's still watching, Olympics fans specifically, I think that other Tops Now card is now going to be a go. I'll post that in the Discord. We were only at like 2 or 3 claims, and I think we just got to 4. We'll call it close enough. Langland, Win, Winter Blizzard, Apollo Ono. I feel like this is going to be a numbered Blizzard. To 76, yes it is. Stars and Stripes. Actually, don't know what they call it in this product, but that's what it looks like to 76. Apollo Ono. Oh, that reminds me. I pulled a... That's a nice little card. Ono to 76. That one's going to Judge for sure. He did claim that for sure. I pulled an Independence Day out of a hanger, personal hanger. Miracle on Ice. Homies. If anybody hasn't seen what the design looks like this year. Brittany Correa and a teeter. Grace Henderson. Series 1 I'm talking about with the Independence Day. Aaron Jackson. I also bought a Joe Ryan Independence Day Now I just need the camo if anybody sees one out there from 2026. Hendrickson. Cards are too high. I apologize. Strong. Chloe Kim to 199. Chris Klug. Snowboarding's having a good break. I'm not joking. I have watched Olympics, some form of Olympics, sometimes a lot, sometimes a little, every day since they began, and I'm already getting sad that they're almost over. But I'll have baseball to keep me company. Joey O'Kesson, Devin Logan, Schifrin Refractor, Ono again, this one on the Buongiorno. Sorry for butchering it. Buongiorno. There it is. Nailed it. Apollo Ono. Bates. Ollie Martin, that's a good shot. Henderson. Randall. Relic time. Moltzen. Napkin relic. You'd think with a ski uniform you could do something even more interesting. But they didn't ask me. But it is a nice one. Not numbered, no. Paula Moltzen on the relic. And Cashman. Sunshine. Frankel. Pike. We got 2 pieces of color back to back. Liz Lemley to 150. And Huckabee to 49 to 99, I'm sorry. Green to 99. So many numbered cards. Topps baseball should follow suit. Brenna Huckabee, can you imagine picking up a hobby for 120 or whatever of Topps Chrome baseball and getting like 10 numbered cards out of it and 2 autos? 77 to 150 on the Lemley. All right, last pack of the Olympics. Miracle on Ice. Blunk. Lease check. So I'm used to seeing these back to back with they have multiple cards in the base set. That is really lame that it looks like it was taken back to back, although it's not. Because is it though? No, she's wearing a different bib number. Noah Elliott. They could have had a slightly different pose though. Jen Lee. I don't know that I've seen this card yet. I'm sure I have. Base. That's sweet. All right. So for our Olympics, we have Chloe Kim to 199, Liz Lemley to 150, Huckabee to 99 green, relic for Paula Moltzen, Apollo Ono Blizzard to 76, Kelly Clark to 99 on the green, Alyssa Liu to 250, Charlie White auto, and the dual Red Gerard and Haley Langland 24 of 25. That's a nice Olympics box. All right, y'all. Thank you. More Stadium Club next week. K91 is filling now. K92 is likely to be another Stadium Club. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Oh, and I'll have the rookie, I believe, unless it gets delayed. It's in transit now, the Rookie Cup team set. We have 2 of them coming, and we parted them out for players a long time ago. So if you forgot, I'll repost the sheet, but it's full, and I should have it in hand next week for ripping during Stadium Club breaks. I appreciate you all. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And I'll see you in the Discord.